buds on. Need bigger skills to put the bud on.
Legendary, goddamn.
Gloves on. Strictly business, mean the love's gone. I met the plug that put my plug on.
Hey yo, Lotus position with this or another banger black. Thought take this shit to the temple, another chamber for the network.
I never bought a Miz. I'm not a Miz nigga. I don't like the strap.
But you know what?
The highs was hard.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't.
Yeah, see that we never wore those.
Those highs was hard.
The
Rasheeds? You ever had the Rasheed Rollins? The Rasheeds was hard. I had the white with the blue bottom.
I got the blue ones, the patent leather blue ones.
I had the white with the blue bottom, and they had the blue Rasheed in the corner. I know the was hard.
The shits with the little Nike sign?
Yeah.
The little ice Nike sign. We used to wear those, man.
We wore those too when we in the late 90s.
Right.
I feel like ASAP made them shits uncool. Mids. They started teasing niggas when niggas was wearing mids, and then it was over.
But I'm happy I was able to get you out some New York niggas and let you know, bro. No, nigga. We've been wearing Forces all our lives, bro. I thought it was a New York thing.
Oh, yeah. You thought
because the way he talks about it, you would think they really believe.
All we do is Forces.
They really believe.
Now, I love Philly, and I love Philly niggas.
Y'all got
not giving y'all an Air Force.
Nah, y'all got that
from State Property. That's what I told you. We can't give it to you, bro.
You can't give Philly.
We can't give you Philly. Like y'all.
I'm just mad I don't hear nobody to back me up right now. Nobody can back me up, bro.
Ain't no Meekin over here right now, bro.
But this nigga from North, so it's like a couple of these.
You got what part of Philly?
But it's different though.
Where you from? North?
North, yeah.
North?
Yeah.
But you can't get him. That's the fly niggas in North. Nah, you can't get Philly.
Nah, my son really Philly. Philly.
Fly niggas in North.
Y'all responsible the biggest free offers in Philly right now.
Y'all responsible for everybody's beard.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Oh, for sure. Niggas got beard. Philly niggas got the beards on.
Nah.
They got the beards. Yeah, they got the beards on Smash.
They got the beards on Smash.
When Freeway niggas showed up, we started fucking with the beards.
Yeah, beards is big. I got the beards for sure.
Yeah, we took the beards from y'all.
Actually, well, Black Thor's been around for a while.
Black Thor from Philly.
He's from Philly.
He's from Philly, too. He's from Philly.
Look,
he said it. He's from Philly. He's like,
y'all got the spitters, too. Y'all got the spitters.
For sure they got the spitters.
Alright, we're gonna get back to
We
that.
going on for days about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you've been under a rock or smoking rock, you now tuned into the motherfucking Personal Party Podcast.
Shit.
Followed by the wackest ad lib in the game.
Shit.
It never fucking gets better. It never gets better.
I don't know who we got, nigga.
Today we got more family in the house. You know what I mean? We was just chopping it up we're off camera. That the camera started rolling. We forgot the camera was rolling because we just, you know what I mean, doing what we do. You know what I mean? This guy right here is family. Is somebody that I've kept an eye on throughout the years. And you know, time and you know, life be lifing and time be timing. So crossing paths is, you know, it's always in passing or social media-ish. Right. So we feel like we speak to each other a lot because we on social media, but in reality it's like, oh, my nigga JoJo, he's finally physically here. Right. You feel me? I have motherfucking hip-hop royalty.
Facts.
In the house tonight. You know what I mean? I got my motherfucking brother JoJo Simmons in the house.
Shit! I appreciate you having me, my boy. It's like you said, a lot of passing by and other people in social media, but we never physically actually smoked one and chilled. But you know I smoke weed.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And I'm like,
Nigga
hold
been
on,
smoking
like,
for a long time.
for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm like, on the low. And then when he got on the high, I'm like, okay, this nigga ready to smoke up camera.
Hold on, can I start this off with this? Hold up. I told him I had something to say to him.
Right? Say it.
Talk to me.
When Barack Obama got elected, you was on 125th Street.
For sure.
I seen you. You was in a BMW,
Nigga
right?
wanna
3
talk
Street.
about
No.
I'm gonna tell you why I was there too in a minute.
All right, so go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me why you was there.
I was actually in City College at the time, and they're on 133rd and Convent. And when Obama had gotten elected, nigga, we was all hyped, bro. What you mean? All bunch of black kids. We was
That's
hyped
a
on
fact. We
125th.
all ran. I was
Everybody
there
was
too.
hyped.
That's
So
a
I was
fact.
driving around and seeing the vibe, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this shit is fucking
That's crazy.
bananas.
First time I seen my nigga, I'm like, damn, that's JoJo. Yo, you know what's crazy?
You know
I
what? I was definitely
don't even
there.
want to talk about who I was with.
I was definitely there. Who you was with?
And I was with my man. He was like, yo, that was JoJo B?
He's like, yo.
You supposed to
He
rap
was at the light. Yeah.
What he said? What?
He said, yo, watch that nigga if I can rap for him. I said, man.
That's funny. So he could have rapped for me. I would listen. A lot of niggas rap.
We wasn't doing that though.
But nah.
But yeah.
But that's what's up though. I didn't know that. That's what's up,
that's
man.
Crazy.
That was
to witness that. That was crazy though. That was a crazy moment.
I mean, I thought it was crazy for me to even like at the time like the Beamer, everything. I was really living on campus.
I remember that shit. When as soon as he said that shit to me, I'm like, damn. I thought of that day.
I had a great time. I only did that for like the first semester and I dropped out. And the only reason I dropped out was because it just wasn't. It wasn't for me, bro. And I really do think like at the time my dad really wanted me to like do college until he realized, was like, all right, I put these niggas on TV, bro. How the fuck? Like, there's opportunities for these guys out here now to go make money and go make things shake. You feel what I'm saying? Just off of us having the fame off of Runtown. So I just felt like college was. I had fun and I did pretty well actually too, for the time I was there. But just my head can't fully be in it if I'm also like. This kid that's JoJo Simmons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I was going to kick it with Square Off. If you know Square Off, Dougie's kids. I always felt close to them because we're from the same kind of like situation. But they're different though. They like really some real niggas. A lot of niggas don't know that too. And man, I spoke to Slim 2 weeks ago, like no, last week actually. And I used to be with them a lot too during those like college times and all of them and shit. So like
niggas ain't no JoJo in the hood though. Not on real talk. He was on 2/5, my nigga.
All the time.
That's crazy. So you said you went to college after the show.
Yeah. So what happened was when I graduated, I didn't think I had to go to school. Like I was gonna hit the ground running because at the time I had the Team Blackout group. And yeah, may it be so we weren't like the biggest group, but we were hot because of Runtown.
Right.
So we had shows and shit, and we was getting money. But I told my pops that, he was like, nah, you're gonna go to school, like like any dad. So what I ended up doing was going to Institute of Audio Research first and going to get my audio degree in engineering.
So, not to pin this conversation, before you walked in, my man was like, yo, what school, JoJo?
You did?
I'm like, I believe you went to. I went to IO.
I graduated. They have a picture of me in that motherfucker, and I think the only reason they do is because they realize, oh shit, this is like a famous guy. Like, we want a picture of this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the fucking hallway, because he's famous. Like, they didn't even know who the fuck I was until somebody told the dean or whatever. But no, that was a good time, and I took those credits and ended up actually, really, real talk, ended up going to BMCC.
Shit.
And at the time, City College, they dormed City College, John Jay, and BMCC. And I got in like at the last minute, because once again, I wasn't trying to go. And my pops was like, all right, you got into, well, you don't got to get into BMCC, it's fucking, community college. But I got into the dorming, whatever, for City College, and I was able to, he was like, you really want to go do this college thing for real? Go do this college thing for real. I'm like, all right, cool. And it was right in New York, close to him. It never really was cool on us to kind of leave him far for college. Right. This is how my pops was and is. He love us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's how I was in Harlem for that, and that was a fun stint in life because I was really in Harlem.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was. I really had I was hanging around out there and had fun and like I said, it was cool, man. It was a cool time. It was good for me to also get close to like. Dougie's sons too, because like I said, like I wasn't as close to them until that moment. Where it was like, and then you could see if you go on YouTube. That's why when you had Gunna on the phone, Gunna was there every day. Tiana Taylor
was
all
the one that
took
took me to go meet them.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm so proud of all these people I see blow up. Like Tiana Taylor used to be there every day.
Harlem, for real. Yeah.
Be with us. With Dougie's sons and all the Slim trips and all that, and be chilling, recording music and doing all that. And she came and did a episode over there in the studio for like Sweet 16 or something she was doing for MTV. Like Corey Guns did a whole fucking mixtape with Vado. I met Vado there. And then the next time I saw Vado was when I got arrested in Washington Heights, right? And I was in my holding cell and I see him coming in. I'm like, yo, V, what you doing here? I'm like, I just did this to smoke. And he's like, this is a true story. I wonder if Vado remembers this. I believe he has to remember that.
What was
the first time I met him was with Slim and Trips, and we all did a song together. And Vado, I was like, this nigga hard. Vado was not a famous rapper at the time. He was just some nigga like in and out of jail. Like I don't know. Like my Slim was like, yo, this is just my nigga right here. He's a good rapper. I didn't know who Vado was. He came. He did a verse. I'm like, this nigga hard. He kept doing, huh? Swear to God,
Nah,
bro.
that was his thing.
That was his thing forever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of niggas, when I tell niggas to start, be like, yo, bro, if you understand, like, I was around when Vado was, like, not famous rapper, and when Tiana was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? So I'd just be happy. And Corey Guns, too. I remember Corey Guns. We all, like I said, go on YouTube and see us all freestyling and doing shit, and it was fun. We had a great time, like, just chilling in Harlem, chilling at the Brownie.
That was the era.
The Brownie.
The Brownie.
Facts.
Yeah, the Brownie. Shout out to the Brownie. Shout out to my brothers, man, Slim and Trip, man. The Brownie
Shout out to
had
Slim.
great times, man.
Word.
Well, they shot videos there. We did a bunch of shit there.
Word, gangster. So wait, so we was talking and we was speaking about how we been in cahoots, but not been in close proximities for a while, and it all dated back to around this time too. Because if this was like 07, 08, and you was with Hype King, because that was the era that
08.
Sean and Hype was running around.
And I was about 18. Always about 18. Yeah.
That makes
sense.
perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
So how the fuck did you meet Hype? What was that, some MySpace shit?
How did I be Hype?
Gotta be MySpace.
Dave, did
Them
I
niggas
know
was
Hype or
hot.
did you know
They
Hype?
was MySpace.
I knew
like a
it.
mother.
You know what I think it was? I knew King's Sean for a while. And I probably met Hype through Sean. I don't remember the exact reason how I met Hype. But I do remember that Hype had told us to come to some apartment in Harlem. But it was like kind of like lower like Harlem. Like it wasn't. What street was doing?
119.
Yeah, it was like 119th. It wasn't like all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you had this spot, I guess. He was like, yeah, this is smoke, this is a spot. And that's how I knew Hype. Hype was he was Sean Kingston's DJ.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to remember. I just think that I just knew Sean Kingston in his camp. And me and Hype just ended up kind of being cool or whatever. Like, not like the best of friends, but we, and he used to be like, yo, we're going to work together or get you with a record with Sean Kingston. You know how that shit goes. He was in the grind at the time, bro. Nigga, fuck it, I'm out here.
Right.
And he had told me to pull up to the spot, to your spot. I guess it was one of your spots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, And I thought I was gonna come running to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. but it was cool anyway because I was down to go chill with him anyway, and we were smoking the purple at the time. The purple was crazy.
Purple haze.
Bro, a lot of niggas don't know the purple haze. Bro.
Purple haze.
That shit was like the best generation. Sour and purple haze.
Talk your shit, JoJo.
My God.
Sour or haze though.
Sour for sure.
My
Haze,
nigga.
Haze used to make me feel real sleepy for some reason, but sour, bro, is the best tasting weed to me, and with the gassiest gas that I've
That
ever
was
had.
the introduction to gas
Right.
for us.
It was the best gas.
East
It was
Coast
top
guys,
gas.
that was
And you know what's crazy? You know what's so crazy about the sour with this new company that we'll get into that I have? I don't know if you heard of AJ Sour Diesel, but he's with us, and we are trying to bring this. We're not trying. We bringing the sour back, but like how it was.
Okay.
Got Max B
Well,
back.
look, I'm into it.
Bro,
I'm
what
a
I'm
sour
trying to say
OG guy, so I'm into
And
it.
this is what I want a lot of people to understand, that I appreciate you being here with me, because niggas don't know I smoke gas.
Talk
So
to
I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
Jay
yo, I'm trying to
looking
bring
fat
sour and
minds,
it's gonna be some
pause.
bullshit. I'm gonna get it right, or we're not gonna do it at all. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get into that. Shout out to my guy AJ Sour Diesel over at
what you smoking on right now though?
This right here is some certs. Shout out to my brother
Shout
who
out
was
to certs.
originally Piff Unit. I know you know.
Of course.
You know, Piff
19%.
Unit. Y'all had a thing back in the day too on
Nah, that
nigga,
you know
that's
that was
Piff Unit
that's
Eastside.
Purple City. Of course, I'm a member of Purple City, honorary member. But Shice Bubs,
yeah.
you know that was his baby,
Right.
and he's always been in cahoots with the Piff Unit guys.
That was my brother.
Still in cahoots up to this day.
Yeah, I
with the
met
Certs
them.
guys, so.
That's
Yeah,
the
so
big
shout out
I'm
to
like
them.
16, 17. Run's house at the time. I tell my guy, we see them on World Star doing these smoke-a-thons and smoking all this weed and young and whatever. I'm like, yo, hit them up. I want to kick it with them niggas. Like, they look cool as fuck. Like, they got cool, like, they smoking hella weed and shit. And they hit my guy Dave back. And we went up to his spot, and I think at the time he had a studio in the Bronx. And I met Steve. Shout out to Steve from Certs and originally Piff Unit when I was like 16, 17 years old. And we still like the best of friends. I looked at him like a big homie, like for real, because, you know, that's just a nigga I met, but he's such a smart nigga in the way he do things and the way he was able to rebrand himself to now Certs. And me and him are actually partners on one of my music artists, Deanna Dior. So she signed to Who's House / Certs Entertainment, because I got a label called Who's House that I signed like artists. I got like independent artists, and I'm trying to, you know, get out there. So yeah, shout out to that whole era in my life too, of meeting Piff Unit, because that was a real cool time too for me to just like be outside. A lot of people don't know, like, I've been outside like a long time.
Yeah, he's saying some shit right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Been making. Yo, when did you start smoking weed?
Talk your shit.
13 years old. But
I
the
didn't
thing
hide
is,
that.
How the fuck did you even get weed to smoke it?
okay, so this is a true story. So my parents are obviously, they're divorced, you know what I'm saying? So my mom, living in Queens at the time, my pops didn't end up moving to Jersey till I was probably like 14. So he might have been in Queens too, but different part. But it's the funniest story. I grew up in an area in Queens called Belrose. And Belrose is like predominantly an Indian neighborhood. Like a lot of Indians. And just one day, man, like I was 13, man, and I knew some guys, and I was at a park, and I just kept seeing them every day smoking weed. And I don't know what made me just say, oh, I want to try that shit. And the first thing
Indian niggas?
They had sour too.
Fuck out of here.
I swear to God. I
New York. It was New York. That's Queens.
Go ahead.
So I'm at the park, yeah, and I smoked. I wasn't even really digging weed, like, when I first tried it. I was like, I felt not weird when I'm walking back to my house, because it was like walkable. It was a few blocks away from my mom's house. My mom was always cool too. Like, my pops was definitely more strict, so I know you say, how the fuck did you hide that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, how the fuck did what?
My mom's was never really like on top of me like that. I'm her only boy, you know what I'm saying? So she wasn't really
You know
on
how
top.
that mother
Yeah.
was.
And still like, man, yeah. So when I first tried it, I just felt like when I was walking home, I just felt like I could hear like everything. Like I'm walking home, like I can hear all the cars and the horns and shit. I'm like, I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? At 13, I'm like, I don't fuck with this shit. Like, nigga, I'm keeping it real. But as time went on, I kept just like fucking with it publicly and with friends that did it. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, oh, my boy got some weed rolling up, I might try it. And then eventually it became like, oh, I fuck with this shit. This shit is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes me laugh and shit at the time. You know when you first smoke weed, you're young, you go through the motions. You're getting the giggles, you're getting hungry, eating all the munchies, the Funyuns, the bullshit. And but then eventually you grow older and you realize that it's really a thing for your mental health and a meditation, bro. It's the main thing is like your mental. And I think that the main thing that people underestimate is why people smoke weed, and especially black men. Like, we deal with a lot of mental problems, no matter where we come from. I might come from the richest of the richest, but we still all deal with mental.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a whole thing with Backline. I don't know if you're the Backline, but they have therapists for like artists, music artists, especially and black therapists to relate to black music artists. So if you feel like you ever have a problem, you can hit them up.
He do therapy too.
I do therapy every Monday, but I didn't know about this. What's the name of it?
Backline. We're gonna talk about it later. I want you to do a pledge for them. They would love for you to do a pledge for them.
I would love to do it.
To say that, just to speak on the importance of mental health in even our community, but even connected to cannabis, where it's like, man, this shit really helps. You know, I've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I might not have been through what the streetest of the street nigga been through, but I've been through a lot on my side of things, and weed has helped me cope with it and helped me really sit down and really be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Weed will help you figure it out. And I'm not saying that's going to help for everybody, but it depends on the person. Weed has always been a go-to for me, not because I'm a motherfucker that just want to smoke weed and giggle all day. I'm a motherfucker that really puts my mind at ease, and I'm more productive. I feel like I can hone in on what I need to do off of cannabis. So that's just like, with me, mental health is a very important thing to touch on when it comes to actual cannabis, and that's why with my 3 is 4 company, it's about shifting perspectives, because it's not just about saying, oh cool, we smoke weed. It's about, well, what is the good in weed, and how do we fix the stigma of why everybody thinks weed is this way, and why I had to hide from smoking weed. Like you said, I've been on the low.
Yeah,
nigga, I was shocked.
We was in
Well,
building.
you gotta realize, I was also and still do, but I had something to uphold. And
that's a fact.
And it was like bigger than me, and still is bigger than me. But now I'm like, I'm old, I'm a father, I'm a husband. I take care of my own shit.
Talk, Joe.
But it's something and that's why when I got arrested and shit, it was like, damn, like motherfuckers finally got me, and it was able to take a shot at the Simmons family.
Being human.
I was being a kid. Yeah, 19.
Yeah.
I was 19 when that shit happened, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, in the Heights.
I got
19 in the Heights. I wish I would have ran into you so I could tell you about the home at that time.
But it was
great. It's still great.
I was on. When I got arrested.
Yeah.
See, me, I used to hang out a lot on 175th and Audubon.
I knew you.
Yo, that's
What's my niggas? Shout out my brother Heavy Doe. Shout out all my Heights.
Shout out my
Bro, when I go to the Heights,
bless.
in them certain blocks, certain people know me. Like it's like JoJo been around for years. Like we go eat in the Heights and be chilling. Like this is not like I'm Mr. Tough Guy. This is like I built resources through my life to be like, yo, I can touch the people and be accessible. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I like that about me. And I'm always gonna be the Simmons that's gonna be accessible. And that's why I always tell people like. A lot of people think I'm like on another level, but I like to touch the people. I like to be around people. You know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, man, I got arrested in the Heights, but a lot of people at the time when I got arrested in the Heights probably thought like this little kid was just in the Heights looking for weed on the corner. No, motherfucker, I already had the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who had the best haze in the Heights, B?
Oh
That's
shit!
a good question.
It was a lot of people.
Audubon or Familiar? Where you was getting your shit from?
Audubon for sure.
Okay.
Audubon for sure. But my man at the time, shout out to Izzy Hot. He actually works with Mussolini. He used to have some fire haze. My nigga, shout out to Izzy Hot. He a rapper now. Like he doing his thing. But Izzy, if you watch this, and if you had some fire haze, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where he was getting it from. Probably from Audubon. But nah, haze was at the time, man. Haze was took over New York, man. It was crazy.
But Vermilion and Post had.
You knew you had good haze and it smelled like pistachio to me. That's what haze always smelled like, pistachios. Every time I smell it and it smelled like good pistachios, I'd be like, this is some fire haze.
Now good OG smell like coffee to me.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing. I haven't
OG's my favorite weed.
in a long time.
OG's my favorite weed.
Mine too. And then, they had a strain that had came in like a couple years ago called Billy Kimber.
Love it.
Right? But I feel like, shout out to Will Garrison Hanks, but I feel like it's not the same Billy Kimber that it was
in
2019, 2020, and right now it's a little different. It's still, still Billy Kimber, still OG, but it's not that 36% that's going to have me tranquilized. Because I'm a bear. I want to be tranquilized.
Me too. I like couch lock.
Yeah.
I like couch lock, bro. Like, that's the shit that hit the best. And that's just the taste. I hate sativa.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the way it tastes.
That too.
That's my problem.
And it feel like, because I guess because we smoke so much indica, when we smoke that shit, it feel like we got to smoke a bunch of it to get high.
Yeah.
But in actuality, we are high if we stop smoking.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things, sativa.
It just
indica guys.
The weed just be so good. That's why we gotta keep smoking. And weed is like a delicacy to niggas.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a pastry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Expensive as delicacy.
It's expensive delicacy, but it all depends on how much you smoking. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta know your limits. And that's the thing too about weed smoking. Like, know your limits and smoke within your budget.
Right, that too. That's because a nigga smoke.
Don't smoke your bills, bro.
Right.
Like, don't smoke your kids' sneakers. Like, don't smoke the food in the food.
Be a responsible
Right, be a responsible smoker.
That's funny. See, so alright, so you've been smoking weed since 13. That's
13, but consistently, when I really started smoking with pot, like 15, 16.
Oh, shit.
15, yeah, high school I was getting booty. Run's house was getting booty.
You was getting booted in Run's house, bro?
Yeah, before I used to go. Sometimes, some scenes,
I knew
my
you was
pops gonna see this and be like, this motherfucker's crazy.
Nah.
But this is the truth, though. Like, it's the truth. I'm 33 years old now. But yes, there was some scenes where I had a whole kit in the car. I love you, Dad. I had a whole kit in the car. You probably knew. He used to be the biggest weed smoker. Run was the biggest.
Come on.
I had a whole kit in the car. At the time, I had the cologne, eye drops, and lotion. So what I would do is I would put it was Roto eye drops, not the regular shits. If you had Rotos, I don't know, people know about Rotos. Them shits make your eyes look white as a motherfucker. Like,
clear you up instant,
bro. And then I had the Lacoste cologne, the red joint. I'll never forget, that shit smelled great. And it had lotion because your fingertips and your face and all that. You know what I'm saying? That was my kit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that's how I used to get by. And I used to be in Run's house booted sometimes. So sometimes the scenes used to be fun because I'm high. So now I'm joking around with Diggy and Rusty and shit. I'm high. Like, not every time. But there was scenes.
There was some scenes where he was high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, because towards the end, you gotta realize, towards the end, I'm not even in high school no more. Like, towards the end of the ending seasons, I think I was in the IAR still. So there's times I'm smoking on the way back to Jersey. We need you to come film. All right, I'm smoking, or I'm doing what I'm doing, or whatever the case may be. So it wasn't too hard to hide because I had some type of independence and freedom at those points towards the end of runtime. I was just smoking in the middle of it too, but it was like harder. Yes, my pops a real reverend. This ain't no bullshit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, like a lot of people ask me, is he really a reverend? Or is it like a persona? Like, persona? Nigga, this nigga like been through some shit where he had to, you feel me? He turned to God, bro, and my father is real deal. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do none of that shit, and really try to keep us on the straight and narrow. But one thing I will say about my pops is he raised all of us perfectly. You know what I'm saying? No matter whatever happened, however we do things is how we do things. But the morals are there. The morals are instilled in all of his kids. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why we're all able to succeed still and persevere, like, brother, because the morals are there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never want to make it seem like I'm coming out smoking and ever like disrespecting anything. I'm a grown ass man at the end of the day. But I'm always going to respect the legacy, my pops, and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling you true stories.
I appreciate it. Yo, so, you know, we was talking a little bit about this before we started filming, and I wanna gauge into it a little more. Like, you know, being in the spotlight and having a dad and an uncle of hip hop royalty, right? And then having a television show that was syndicated, so you know it was a lot of episodes, and your life was in the fucking microscope.
What?
At all times.
What?
Right? And you still want to be normal because you're like, the fuck, this is just my life, but yeah. I want to ride the train. I want to be accessible, right? What gave you the motivation to want to be that way when you could have just
because you throw a kid in at 15 that was already doing that. Before the show, how could anybody tell you who my dad is? I'm meeting friends and girls and shit in high school. This is a true story. I'm telling them my dad's the sanitation worker. I promise the guy, like, they'd be like, yo, you got so much dripping. No, my pop's got a good job. I was not telling certain people. Certain people knew. But I'm talking about when I got to, like, high school before the shit started, because Run Subs probably started after sophomore year, summertime, we started filming the first season. So I was in New York originally for school. I was in St. Mary's in Manhasset. And my pops ended up taking me out and was like, you're moving to Jersey. This is when he moved to Jersey, the Run's house. You know what I'm saying? We actually bought a house and broke it down and built it up to that Run's house shit too, which was crazy. He's like, yeah, it was dope. But he had moved me out to Jersey, and basically, when you throw a kid into the fame at 15, I was already going to the mall picking up chicks before that, 13, 12, so now you giving the nigga firepower.
Yo, this nigga,
Talk your shit, Jeff.
But just real shit though. So of course you still want to be a regular kid, but now you're a regular kid with like the world at your hands. It's like, oh, I'm shutting malls down. I'm shutting 42nd down. Like people asking for my picture, my autograph, and all this cool shit. But I'm still JoJo. I still got my same friends. You see Team Black, those are my friends. One of them niggas I knew since first grade. Still my godfather of my daughter. I'm like that. Like my circle is tight knit of niggas that I really do fuck with. So like, I always wanted to be a normal kid because I still got normal friends. I'm never trying to seem. I never want to seem like nigga I'm changing or anything. And not to say you shouldn't change because progression comes with change. But at the end of the day, I just always felt like I'm still this regular kid from Queens because on weekdays I'm with my pops in Jersey, but I'm still going to see I got to see my mom. So I go to Queens every weekend, and I'm outside. I'm going to parties, I'm going to I'm doing whatever. Like right. It's because it's Queens, and I'm still a teenager. In the times of 03, 04 in New York, you really think about it.
And you know them niggas already.
Right. I know niggas already, bro. So it's not like I'm some famous nigga in some groups of people, but yes, the extended groups of people that are looking on like, nigga, you know this nigga? What the fuck? But me being famous didn't hit me till a couple seasons because it built up. When we were on the first season, it was like, all right, cool, the kid from that show. Then second season was like, yeah. And then third season was like, phenomenon. JoJo Simmons, and I'm getting nominated for like awards and shit and getting beat out by the American Idol niggas and shit like that. We got an NAACP award. That's one of my biggest accomplishments as Run's House. We got in 2006. I got it in the crib, and it's one of my. I look at it and I be like, that just reminds me of the impact we made as a family, a black family, to just show like people that it's love. It doesn't have to be dramatic.
Nah, y'all was the Cosby family.
I was about to say after the
reality
Cosby's,
TV,
right after.
I remember them saying that.
Let's not even just call it reality TV because I feel like what we see right now as reality TV is more so of reality.
Like, yeah,
TV,
bullshit.
right? Like, this is more
This was
so
real.
wholesome family content.
But do you know how we did it?
How?
Anything that was going on around our world, we said cover it. And just base a structure around it. That's why there was no green screen and shit like where you do the confessional rooms, because you didn't need it. It was supposed to feel like a sitcom reality TV show. That was we didn't know that at first. We built that. It was a reality TV show at first, and then it was like, oh, we see what we got here. You know what I'm saying? It's like this shit's like a sitcom. We just got to set it up in episodes. So when Russie is really have a temper problem breaking his Game Boys, we gonna cover episodes.
Yeah, he was breaking.
But then he was really fucking breaking his Game Boys. Ask anybody. Nigga, he was really breaking them Game Boys because he used to lose the games. Shout out to Russie. I just seen him the other day. I love my little brother. He's doing great as a screenwriter.
That's fire.
Yeah, he's dope,
that's
bro.
Fire.
He's really dope, and he's doing
He
well.
grew up. I seen.
Yeah, they all, man.
Grown,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
It's
everybody grown.
it's crazy, man. It's just wild to me, man. Like I said, the impact we made and how we're still able to use these personas, I guess you were saying, and go out and get it. You see Angela, she's hustler. Shout out to Angela. I just got the phone with her. She hustling. She out hustling. Vanessa hustling. Diggy, you already know what he doing. You feel me? Hustling. Everybody hustling. Russie hustling. Me hustling. So it's like I appreciate my pops for the platform, really. Like a lot of people. That's what I say. That's what I needed.
I'm sorry to cut
I didn't
you
need a
off.
check from him or nothing. I needed.
Oh,
the
I'm
platform.
so happy you said it because I want to pull up the footage. Go ahead, say what you're about to say.
Talk to me.
What you talking about this?
Go ahead, let me hear you. You always say, go ahead, what you
What,
about to say?
think you beat you right? Diggy beat you out in double XL cover, nigga.
Oh wait, top 10. The
Yeah,
freshman
nigga, like it was supposed to be him on
What?
freshman cover.
What?
It was like him and Diggy. And they picked Diggy, nigga.
Let's be fair. He was a young phenomenon, and he's run son. But damn, that's not fair. Though. They should have had I'm actually listen. I'm a fan of Smoke the music.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Oh, nah, man, that's love. That's love. Nah, this
I didn't
nigga's
know that
idiot.
though.
Nah, this nigga's, he's hyping it. That's not actually.
Oh, it's not what happened.
That's what
He's
happened.
just-
That was a good cover. A lot of them blew
That was
up.
That's
great.
what
All them covers was great covers. If you're gonna say that, you gotta say a lot of other people too. Because I could have been.
What do you feel about the covers now? Not to get too off track, but do you
how
feel
do
like
I feel about the covers
represents
now?
well?
I don't really, you can't really tell how good a cover is until like 5 or 6 years
later.
Because it's funny, like I seen 21 Savage said he'll beat anybody in his freshman class, and I had to go look at his freshman class, and them niggas was deep.
It's a good list.
It was a deep class, and I'm like, damn, that wasn't
And
that
Kodak
long
got
ago.
some
You know what I
hits,
mean?
too.
Like
Kodak got hits.
Kodak got hits. I mean, they both got
I'd love to
hits.
see them go on the verses.
That would be great. That would be great because it's.
I don't know who would
like
win.
what-
I think they both have hits.
Yeah, they both have hits. They both on the gangster side.
21 got a
things.
Grammy, right? With a lot.
21
with
got a
J. Cole.
Grammy. 21 went platinum without a feature. On his
What's
first
my
album.
other man? Damn.
So that's
Ooh,
that's
brain
a feat
fart.
within itself.
Bruno Mars and
Oh, why do you talk about it? What's his
Damn, that's
the
bad.
rapper dude? He nice though, but he
Yeah.
sing that.
Russ?
No, Bruno Mars
and
and
he got the
I know who you talk about though. It's part of they just dropped 2 albums, Supersonic.
Yeah,
together.
Oh,
Sonic.
you Anderson .Paak?
Yeah, it's a pack.
You on that cover too?
Oh, I thought you was about to say something about
Yeah, I
the-
seen him.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Talking crazy like Anderson
Yeah.
Paak.
And he on there, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, but see, Anderson
He's
Paak
on
is
that
so
cover, too.
far out from rap.
There's a lot of people on that cover.
He's on like
big,
another
he's an
level
artist. He's
right
artist.
now.
You call him an artist.
Yeah, but they all artists if you think about it. Because J.
Yeah.
Cole, like a lot. J. Cole's not a rapper either. He's really an artist to me because he be singing, making beats, and all that. That shit is artistry. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Fact.
Motherfucker, Cole's on the
But
pen,
he's
but
a
it's
composer.
artistry.
He's a
Yeah,
composer.
21 numbers more than all those things?
21's numbers
It's his
is.
number.
I gotta look.
I think
mean,
Kodak.
Because who's
Kodak-
best is
Kodak-
subjective.
I
That's
think
subjective.
Kodak might
Yak
have more
different,
numbers.
man.
Yeah, that's what I
might have
always
Yeah,
said. I said
I love them both. So I
Yeah.
mean,
But 21 just got the joint with Drake. So.
yeah, that's one. That's
Oh,
That's what
wow.
we measuring it on.
I'm just saying that's helping his numbers.
But I
You
mean,
talk about numbers.
Yak was on Dot shit too.
That's true.
So I mean, I don't know.
But anything Yak touched turned platinum. That's like
Yak been that nigga
anything
for a long
Yak
time.
touched. Yeah.
Been that nigga for a long time.
My fault though. We
Oh no, that's also this is the conversation.
Nah,
it doesn't
that's-
even
that's
fucking
what it
matter.
is.
Like we would talk about this if the camera wasn't on, so it's all good. But speaking of the cameras, I'm sitting here watching the Knick game. You know,
Up.
a fellow Knick fan right here. You know what I mean? It's Kith night at the Garden
yeah.
right now. Shout out to Ronnie. You know what I mean? Fucking getting my Knicks right on a fashion tip. Yo, so alright, so being from Queens, Mets or Yankees?
I'm a Mets fan.
Of course.
Because I grew up in Queens, so Shea Stadium, Citi Field, all that shit's in Queens. But I'm a New York fan. Besides the Brooklyn Nets. For some reason, it's fucked up.
That was hate, JoJo.
You know what? No, because they came from Jersey. They came from Jersey first of all.
That's not hate. He's being real.
And being real though, I hate that they try to act like they're New York's team. Like we know who New York's.
I mean, we know who New York.
Come on, man. Like that's
But
why.
that's how
like
Brooklyn
that.
niggas are.
And then I didn't like the fact that Durant came was like nobody want to play for the Knicks no more. That hurt. Like why would you say that?
You know, and I'm happy you said that, right? Because I don't know how deep I can go into this right here. Shout out to all my friends in the Knicks organization right now. I think it's been a little misconception about Smoke Dizza because I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'm always putting the Knicks over. I'm just diehard Knicks. And apparently it was a title of a mixtape song that I had that somebody from over there looked over and I'm not going to say the title because I don't want to feel like, you know, I'm still opening up old wounds, but it feels like I was unfavorable to James Dolan and the Knicks, and I want to go on record to say that I love the Knicks. I don't have any fucking. I don't have any issue with the Knicks.
He trying to get them floor seats.
I'm saying because I was told that, you know, I might have said some disparaging things because I took a side of some shit. Look, I take the Knicks
banned
side.
From the Garden?
I'm not banned, but
banned from floor seats.
I'm not banned from floor seats. But I want to put this out there because I think it's a misconception. So I hope this gets over to my man Jimmy. You know what I mean? I love what you're doing right now with the squad. You got Worldwide West over there. You got some good people in the office. I think Stout still doing things. Y'all just gave my man Brunson something. He taking the keys. I mean, y'all been covering the spread for me for a long time. Thank you. But anyway, you know what I mean? Nick shit. See, now who was we talking to the other day? I think we was talking to AJ. Shout out to my brother AJ Galante. And we was speaking about WrestleMania, right? And we was speaking about the celebrities that was in attendance of WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, because Run DMC was on WrestleMania 4. Boom. Right? So then we sitting here talking and you like, yeah, because we went to WrestleMania 20. Attitude era. We not. Yo, how does it feel for one to be a wrestling fan in the Attitude Era and your pops does some shit for the biggest group in the Attitude Era, the Generation X?
See, that was cool because at the time we were living in Queens and I'm not a teenager at the time, but I'm old enough to understand what's going on, and I was a big wrestling fan. And he had did the record, the D-Generation X record, and it kind of opened up just a pathway of a connection to the WWF at the time, but not WWE. Right. And me and my brother Diggy always loved wrestling. I'm talking about like, he was Jeff Hardy, I was Matt Hardy, like nigga, like I was, you know what I'm saying? I was The Rock, he was like fucking Stone Cold or Shawn Michaels, like, bro, like, I loved wrestling growing up. I wanted to be a wrestler. I remember telling my dad.
In real life, you wanted to be a wrestler?
But I thought I was like that. When I get older, when I turn 18, they said you can turn 18, you can go audition for it. I want to be a wrestler. And I remember him saying, "Yeah, we know Vince. Like, if you really still feel that way at 18, you can pursue that." You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Of course.
But I really loved like the entertainment part of the wrestling, and I think that the Attitude Era, bro, was like the most fire era. Because, like, I think it had everybody in the chokehold, really, because, bro, that shit was fire, bro. Like, you had the coolest characters, bro. Like, and now it's still great, but that Attitude Era was just special. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think about even the Hardcore title. A lot of people forget about the Hardcore title. Remember the Hardcore title?
That turned into the 24/7 title. They just retired it.
Oh, that's fire. See, I didn't know that. I remember you could just get it at any time. You could bring a referee, fuck the motherfucker up, and get that motherfucker, pin that nigga.
I think the 80s babies got the best of everything.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they definitely got the best
basketball.
of everything.
We got the best basketball. We
yeah,
the best wrestling.
Fuck y'all, that's fucked up. I was born in 89, so I like to say I'm an 80s.
Nah, you an 80s baby.
I was born in shit in the 80s, man.
No. We saying that.
I ain't seen it either.
We ain't seen it.
I was in the house, bro.
84, what are you, 87?
85.
85.
So a couple
85.
Years. I'm 89.
We all 80s babies.
September. So
but we say that like, so the 90s we had Michael Jordan. A lot of our kids.
I love Michael.
Our kids only know
Mike. You got Mike. You seen Mike.
Our kids only know Mike.
I'm a Knicks fan, though. I hated him and loved him at the same time.
Same. Actually, no. I always hated him.
I liked him because I'm young and I'm not fully understanding he whooping my team ass. I'm just saying this motherfucker nice.
But we love to see him.
And mom just buying me the Jordan jersey.
Exactly.
I got the damn Pippen jersey too at that point. I had all the jerseys. Nigga, the Bulls era was a crazy era, and I'm a damn Knicks fan. Like, I swear to God.
We from New York, bro. You had to be a Knicks fan, bro.
I had to get a Patrick Ewing jersey to balance out the fucking scales, bro.
Nigga said that Patrick. I heard you. What you got, show? Cause you been itching.
Talk to me.
Nah. This nigga always do that, bro. Yo, we sit here rapping about saying, yo, what you got, show? I ain't got nothing. Nah, I'm fucking with
Stupid.
you. Nah, JoJo, how did, no, we ain't gonna do that.
What's up?
How did you stay grounded? Like, really growing up in this shit, bro. Pops being Rev Run. Like, how did you stay grounded, bro? And then
You just answered it in the question.
Ooh.
Pops was Rev Run. That's how I stayed grounded. That's how we all did. He never let us he never made us feel like we were supposed to act like we were bigger than anybody else, ever. And that's another thing you gotta tip my hat off to my pops for, is like, he always kept us humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what we grew up with or what we had, we always were respectful, and we always knew that nobody was below us, no matter if it was the janitor or the boss or whatever. Like, everybody is a person, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what keeps people grounded. But me, specifically me, what kept me grounded even more was me being so accessible, me being outside, like I said, man. Like, I seen it all because I was willing to go head on into the streets, really, and not saying like some street shit, but like to go hang out in those areas and go meet the PIF units and go, you know what I'm saying? That's some street shit, bro. Let's just
real talk, bro. You had best of both worlds.
Right, and that's what I try to explain to people. Not that my mom didn't live in the hood, but Queens, I still had access to
get there.
Yeah, I'm on the bus and go into the Ave, the mall, Green Acres, Rosie, if I want to, Long Island, like, I could do whatever I want. So I think that's why I say, like, me being so normal, still being a normal kid during Run's house, was because that's what kept me grounded, was still being outside, still going to parties in Queens and Long Island and shit like that, and really being seen. I think that seeing everything, like you said, and having the best of both worlds really made me understand people. And that's what makes you be grounded, when you understand people. You know what I'm saying?
What was the moment you realized your father was like one of the biggest people on earth?
A couple years ago.
Couple years ago?
Because you grow up and you don't see your father.
Yeah.
But then at one time it hit me. I was listening to one of his albums. I was like, these niggas cold.
Nah, they are.
When you're a rapper and you get older and you start realizing, you're like, nah, I'm like, this nigga cold. I'm about to call this nigga, tell him, yo, you cold, nigga. I ain't do it just because I get you. My pops likes the gas. He a confident dude. He likes the gas.
Of course.
Church dude, but my pops is still a swag.
He over his era though, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Not real talk.
For sure. But yeah, I realized it when I just be seeing all the accolades and all the things, the achievements and things that he gets, and the praise he gets, and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like, bro, as a rapper, and you was the first to mix rap and rock, I start thinking about all that, and me growing up and being like, nigga, you had me talking to Steven Tyler. I'm like, you really that nigga?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what really made me like, okay, yeah, you the biggest to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, God, that I came out of you, nigga.
Yo,
I can't, cause niggas get mad at me like, you got all, what the fuck I supposed to do? I came out the nigga. I didn't choose it.
Did you ever have pressure though? Ever have pressure like trying to fill his shoes?
So I love this question, because back in the day, she'd be like, yeah, there's so much pressure. Fuck that. Fuck those his shoes. He's size 11. I'm size 9. I'm like, of course I want to uphold the legacy and make sure the Simmons and everything he's done is still looked at in the highest way, and that we can continue to add on to the legacy with things that me and my siblings do. But in order, in speaking on putting, like, trying to fill his shoes, you can't fill nobody's shoes, especially not a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's the problem too, and I be seeing it too. It's a good analogy. Bronny, he's not gonna be LeBron. He could be great, but you're not gonna. These guys are like, and I'm not saying Bronny's not gonna be a great player. He's gonna be a great player, but I'm saying these guys are not even unicorns. It's also timing and generation and what they did in those times and the moments. I can't say that I won't be as big as my dad in other aspects of life, but when they used to rap, he used to be like, you think you can feel his music? No, nigga, he's Run from Run DMC, bro. Like, why would I want to do that? How about I just set my own path and make my own history and add on to the legacy and be like, oh shit, Run's sons is out here doing this and that, and Run's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that question's a good question because you don't have to fill nobody's shoes. You just gotta fill your own. You gotta walk your own.
I fuck with JoJo.
Great question and a great fucking answer.
I fuck with JoJo.
Yeah, that was well said.
Nah, he be on Instagram on his shit, man.
Nigga said, yeah, man, this nigga JoJo positive. Nigga said, nigga JoJo did everything we put his motherfucking fist in there.
Positive. JoJo married.
You know why I'm positive though? Because I've been through so much negative. They do dirt on my name for so long for shit that I was not in control. It comes back to what you said. Being regular was a fault too. It made me too accessible. And it made people lie on me and me get into situations I shouldn't have been into. And that's where it was like the name bashing and they bashed me. And it was like, I went into a really tough space mentally. And that's why I'm doing this thing with Backline with 3 is 4, because they, not to say that I've used them, but I would, if I would have knew about it, they literally have therapists for music people and anybody in the music industry. Not just artists, A&Rs, managers, all that, and their family. You know what I'm saying? If I knew I had somebody like that at the time, it would have been cool because I went through a lot. When niggas don't know that, they say words don't hurt you, but they can. You know what I'm saying? They can if you believe them. You know what I'm saying, bro? And a lot of motherfuckers started making me believe shit about myself that it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, like I said, being too accessible was a fault at times, too. Because then it was like, nigga, now you're around too much. And now that bounds anything to happen. My father always taught me, which I finally mastered that.
The devil's workshop.
That and keep your mystique. Keep your mystique from people. Make people want to see you. You come around too much, they ain't gonna want to see you. You gotta keep the mystique to you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like you can't always show up because at the end of the day, then you're not. Nobody's gonna want to come to you. My father always said like, don't go chasing people. Always like, don't go to the party. Start your own party, and niggas will come to you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like basically, don't ride niggas' waves. Start your own wave. You know what I'm saying? And when I finally was able to take that advice, is like when my life like turned around. When I was like, man, fuck that. I'm not gonna start thinking about what anybody thinks about me. And I'm just gonna do wholeheartedly what I believe in, and me becoming a dad too really helped me. That shit did it. I got 2 kids now too, but that shit did it.
Gangster.
Yeah, I got a 6-year-old. She about to be 7 in February. She did it. She's the one that really like took me out of that whole depression stage. And made me like, nigga, fuck you doing, nigga? You's a Simmons, nigga. Get up and go get it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you out here tripping. Like, you got nobody gonna give nobody owe you shit, but you got a name, you got a face, and you gonna make it shake. And I've been doing it ever since. I've been back and been feeling great, and life's been amazing ever since. You feel what I'm saying, bro? And that's why I believe that you give out positive shit come back.
Absolutely. When did you start doing therapy?
Well, I have never actually did it because I tell people this. I self-therapied myself out of this shit. And with weed, too. But not just that, though. I did a lot of soul searching. I'm a Libra, and if you know about Libras, we do a lot of question asking, and we do a lot of soul searching, you know what I'm saying? And I just really had to look in the mirror, bro, one day and just say...
September, October, Libra.
September 29th.
Yeah, I'm September 22nd, Virgo, though.
Okay, my wife's a Virgo, the 12th, and Angela's a Virgo, too. They're annoying sometimes.
Yeah, we
loyal.
annoying.
Loyal as
We
well.
go hard. Yeah, we
Loyal as a
loyal.
motherfucker.
Yeah, we
My wife
loyal.
feels about Virgo. I love my wife.
That's
She
a fact.
loyal.
We all loyal.
But yeah, man, it took years, but you just finally got, like, to me, I don't know how I did it, but it's something that you can't explain. You gotta be strong. Sometimes people need strength from others, like a therapist or something, and sometimes you find your inner strength and you do it yourself. And I think in my case, I found my inner strength. Like, even to the point my pops calls me every other week, I'm proud of you, like, you really out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? You out here doing it. Like, I remember the dark times for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know that about me, man. I went through a lot of dark times, too. What times where even me and my pops wasn't really even on the right accord. Because why? Not because he wanted to, but I'm out here fucking up. I'm out here running around with the wrong people or running around doing the wrong things that's not building on my brand like I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah, I went through a lot of dark times, bro, and that's why I pushed the whole mental aspect of it. Of just even with cannabis, because, yeah, I was able to smoke and really, like, find my confidence sometimes and really just think and meditate. Like you said, it's a meditation. So for sure, like it was. I'm happy to be where I'm at in life right now. But man, did they try to shit on me. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that shit be crazy. And I also realized I ain't the only nigga that went through that. There's niggas that go through worse. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, fuck it.
They did it to Jesus.
Right.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I love that you built off the inner strength. And what's the name of the company again? Backline?
So, Backline is who I'm working with, but my company's name is 3 is 4. And 3 is 4 is all about, like, what does that mean? It's all about shifting perspectives. It's like when you look at something in a different light or a different way, you may shift your perspective on what you think it actually is. And that's why it's also based around cannabis, because we want to re-educate. A lot of people say educate the world. We want to re-educate the world on cannabis. What people may think they know about cannabis, they don't know. Especially the people that don't smoke weed and think it's just some shit that makes people unproductive and just couch potatoes and play 2K all day. No, them niggas just like to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like but there's niggas out here running multi-billion-dollar, million-dollar companies that go home and smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? So Backline is the company that we're working with. I've been doing a lot of cool things, and obviously I want to do some content and stuff with them. But like I said, they have hundreds of therapists, you know what I'm saying, that work with music professionals and their family, and it's needed. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I
want to tap you in with them if you ever want
to.
If you said you do it.
Nah, I do it already, but you know, to find a good therapist is hell. Especially, you know, when you're an artist and you got certain things that a lot of people can't relate to. So, you know, by the grace of God, I got a therapist that's
amazing.
That's a man of our complexion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also a man of God and also an artist himself. So shout out to Eric B. Turner. You know
amazing. That's what Backline is like. They have men of somebody that's gonna be your color. That's gonna talk to you because they understand your culture.
That's amazing.
And I'm not saying that. Listen, I love all people, all walks of life, but you do need people that understand you when it comes to therapy.
Absolutely.
They're not gonna understand what a black man going through. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we already go through enough. You know what I'm saying? And we lose friends and we lose people through shit that we ain't supposed to. Even me. You know what I'm saying? Or just shit. So, yeah, man. Backline, I would love to tap you in with them. They're a great company. I'm out here with 3 is 4. Obviously, me and my partners, I got 2 partners that I started with high school. One of them right here is David. He's a big dog, man. Like, big dog. I'm not even going to give you his whole plethora. I'll let him speak later to you. And then I got another partner named Chris. He's not here, but he's a farmer. You know what I'm saying? So Dave's an executive producer over at CBS, and Chris is a farmer. And we all come from, like, you know, good families. And we philanthropist families. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with the company is doing good for people, you know what I'm saying, and obviously creating a cannabis community where we can obviously re-educate. And I got a show I'm doing called JoJo's Journey. That's why I got the cameras here.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, so I got this cannabis show I'm doing called JoJo's Journey, and it's my journey through cannabis. Because obviously I've been smoking weed, like I said, since 13 or whatever. But there's still things I'm learning about, like the endocannabinoid system that I never fucking knew about. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't know that we all have that shit, receptors and shit in our brains, bro, for this shit.
That's a fact.
Only a few know that because we go and tap in. But I just learned that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's my journey. My journey is to be the journey for people that need it as well. Like to sit here with you right now, smoke this and kick weed shit with you or whatever, life with you, or go kick it with the lady out in Idaho or wherever that's a farmer or growing. I'm trying to take the world on a journey with me. And my whole thing is, damn, like, I got arrested for that shit, man, long ago. It was kind of like a big deal because I was the Rev's son. But now it's like my whole outlook on weed is different. It's not just smoking weed. It's like, oh, shit, look how much shit this do for people. And I met a lady on 420, Washington Square Park. She beat cancer with it. You know what I'm saying? With cannabis. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it does so much different things. And then you think about all the black and the brown people in jail for weed, bro. That shit crazy to me. I be looking at shit like, but then you got big MSOs and all this shit, and all these other people selling pounds of weed everywhere, bro. And these motherfuckers still in jail, watching this shit go down. That shit to me is some of the points that we're trying to follow through is for even social equity. How you feel about like the equity? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that?
What part of it? Because it's two parts of it. It's like, you
Talk
know,
to me.
if you've been in trouble, then you qualify. If you've been locked up for marijuana, then you qualify for a license of whatever the sort is. But my only problem with it is so many of us that's uneducated. The people that are educated are taking advantage.
Right.
Some of them
Right.
taking advantage of the uneducated people and charging them for something that's free.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my problem with it. And then, you know, as far as, all right, I'm a part of the black market, which is the legacy market,
Yeah.
right? So, for me, I don't really give a shit that much.
Because you do anything anyway.
I'm like, cool, you know, we got a brand, the Smokers Club, www.smokersclub.com
Smokers Club.
for your high fashion festival details, all that cool shit, right? But then, I'm also a nigga that's from the town.
Right.
So it's like,
Don't give a fuck.
it's a hard question for me to really answer.
Because it doesn't involve you.
Right.
So
Right. What do you think about it?
I just think that I want the right people to be at the table. That's it. Like, I go to these events and I saw your Hall of Flowers. Shout out to Hall of Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough black people be there.
Not enough. It was only
That's my problem.
Yeah.
And they want to be there.
Yeah.
I've learned this. I'm thinking, I'm a nigga that thinks. So I'll be like, why ain't black people here? No, we like weed. The culture runs this motherfucker. So, we don't know.
A lot of us just
about
don't know. And we don't know that we're supposed to be there.
Thank you.
Right? Because it's a lot of other brands that's not of our
It's not
complexion. See,
promoted
now,
to us.
with us, you know, we have a board of
But that's what
colors.
I'm about bringing awareness to, of having that board of colors. I'm about bringing awareness to saying, listen, we need to shake this thing up, and really, black people really need to be at the forefront too of cannabis. Bro, we made this shit hot. We've been rapping about it since forever, and like you said, look, Smokers Club. It's a vibe because it's a culture that's based on hip hop.
facts.
For
That are
us.
created by black people. And I'm not, once again, I love all walks of life. One of my partners, Chris, he's white. It's my brother.
Johnny Shine's my brother.
You get what I'm saying? These are our brothers. And I'll go to war with them.
Facts.
And they'll go to war
Same.
with me.
Same.
And they believe in everything I believe in. And he believes in everything I believe in.
Mm-hmm. Same.
So this is not me ever saying I'm against any other, but I'm saying I just want my people to have more pieces of the pie, of the equity of it. Because we made it so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we made this shit so hot, bro. And we the ones getting more arrested for it than making money off of it.
That's all I've ever been in trouble for.
Yeah, me too.
Talk to
I've
him.
been arrested 4 times, 5 times for weed.
That's my arrest. I got arrested for a fucking month. In the Heights. Right there. What's right there on 177 in Wadsworth. About to hit the bridge. About to be right in Jersey.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
What's up? 177 in Wadsworth? I named streets
I
all
was
that.
74th.
Oh, what, on
That's
Wadsworth?
crazy. Not on Wadsworth. What's the block before that?
There's
Broadway.
Audubon. There's I know
Then
Broadway
I'm
is
bugging
right
out,
there, but not
Broadway.
Broadway.
I'm bugging.
Now
Another brain
you
fog.
got me bugging out too, because I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I got a motherfucking.
Not Saint Nick.
Not Saint Nick.
Because Saint Nick is after Broadway.
Yeah.
We take.
My nigga. Yeah, JoJo. Yeah. But yeah, I just got a tattoo and got locked up. Malcolm X on my arm and got locked up with a raw tattoo.
My arrest, I did. They
That's
made me do
crazy.
1 day of community service. I did it at Marcus Garvey Park, and it's funny because when I posted 3 is 4, I posted this shit. Somebody commented and was like, "I did community service with you." Yeah, I pinned it on my comment. What's up? How you been? Yeah. They tried to
Yeah,
hit
they be trying to humiliate
They tried to hit me with a few felonies. That
Hold
shit
on, where you
crazy.
was at? Where they made you do community service?
Marcus Garvey Park.
Marcus Garvey Park. That's
Yeah.
downtown. I was uptown. Nasty.
Nasty.
They put me in Harlem, 45th Park. Nasty.
Man, I got locked up so many times for weed in so many fucking places.
How many places you been locked up?
Man, well, I've only been locked up in New York City. Well, that one time
Yeah,
I went to
not
Bloomfield with fucking this nigga G. Some stupid ass studio. Leaving this dumb ass studio, I get booked for a fucking ounce. Mind you, the day before that, they would have really had the mother load, but
Nah, one
But you
time.
know what the
No,
crazy
no,
thing
no.
is, bro, about you and people that did get arrested for weed? We paved the way for now. If you really want to think about it. We were the sacrifices for
Facts.
now. We used to be hiding the weed and shit like that. We get pulled. It's crazy you could be riding around with weed now, bro. As long as you're not smoking it.
One
you're
time
not
a
really
cop
tripping
gave me
on
my weed back because I was with him.
I mean, to keep
Oh,
it
yeah.
real with you,
That happened on
to
420.
keep it real with you, even in like 2008, 2009, I mean, Blue and Whites obviously, but detectives was never really taking like weed like that. They was looking
Depending
for
on
like
guns.
Yeah,
They was
guns
on their
and
gun
crack
vibe.
and
They was on
shit,
their, they was on their
Yeah,
gun.
this is
Something
just-
out of stick. They were like, that don't stick.
I remember the first time I was in Harlem and got ran down by a detective. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, those the
Bro, them motherfuckers, I was actually in college at the time, going back to the dorm. It was like 2 in the morning or whatever, and motherfuckers like cornered me in. And what the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, not really.
We was like, this is me, Zach, and Reggie, Team Black. We was like, what the fuck?
Nah, that's how it be.
But then ever since then, it was like normal. It was like, oh, I know how this shit. I know how this shit.
I know how this gonna go down.
I know how this shit.
Everybody be quiet.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
chill. Them
that's
niggas ain't looking for
that's
nothing
a
important,
fact.
nothing we got.
Niggas done pull me out of Ubers, minding my goddamn business. Some sleep, Uber pull over.
What?
I wake up, fucking guns in my face. What the fuck y'all niggas want?
Over
What?
weed?
Not over nothing.
Cause you black.
Because I was riding in an area where it was probably some shit going
New York
on.
was
But I
crazy.
was just riding through. This ain't even that long ago. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas still on that type of time?
Yeah, they on that type of time, nigga. It's never that,
Yeah.
never not that type of time with police.
It was a uptown in good parts, but
Yeah,
on
but
St.
yeah,
Nick
fuck
on the 40s. But yeah, man, this is quite interesting. I really, for one, the funniest part is you smoking weed when niggas was watching you on TV.
I knew you
I'm
was
never
gonna
gonna
laugh. I knew
do
it was gonna laugh.
I'm not. I'm not.
But the funny thing is, when I
got
got arrested, they was putting out little funny like memes. I guess like he was high in his fiend. I was like, I was. The meme was correct.
I know some niggas knew. People
Some
that
niggas
knew.
knew.
Yeah.
My nigga, this nigga knew. I'll tell you that right there. Nigga Dave and my partners, he was the one smoking. Sorry, Dave's mom, but we was smoking. Right? He was still in high school. He a year younger than me, so he was a senior. Hold on, my daughter calling me.
Yeah. Pick that
I'm
up.
like, right here. Hey, baby girl, you going to bed? Daddy's in an interview. I'll be home in like an hour, well, maybe like 3 hours. I love you though. I gotta call you back, okay? All right.
Real father shit. Respect.
Oh, I gotta pick up every time because me, I think it's important to be
Bro,
present,
how many
especially in my
times I sat
daughter's
here?
life, bro.
Yeah.
How many times I sat here and picked up the phone for my son?
I got to. But I just had a son too. I'm so
Only reason
excited.
I ain't answering right
He's
now.
one.
is
He
got
just
shot.
turned 1 in August. And he's Joseph the Third.
You
So
right.
I'm named after my pop.
Mhm.
So he's named after like what?
Same with me.
Yeah, it's the legacy. My pops
yeah.
loves it too, and he like what? My pops love that shit.
That's a fact, bro.
He love that shit, man.
Bro, that's L. That's L.
Who was your favorite?
I'm proud of my
Who
name.
was your favorite rapper growing up?
Ooh.
So you got to think about my era. I'm not gonna name like a Biggie or a Pac, even though I did love them. Biggie obviously was one of the greatest lyricists to ever do it, but. I grew up more in a time where like Dipset and like Fab and Jada, and to keep it real with you, when every time they ask a question, Fab was always my favorite rapper because of like the smooth flow. For some reason, I always liked Fabulous. Like that was always my favorite rapper, and a lot of people used to make fun of me too. But Diddy, but I didn't think it was the rapping about Diddy. It was the boss aura he had to him. That was like, nigga, I'm gonna be like this nigga. As a kid, you could ask my pops, like, I'm gonna be like that nigga right there, like
That's
that
a good-
nigga's a
that's
cool
good
nigga.
idol.
He in the, but really Fab was really the guy that I used to listen to all his shit, man, and Jada too.
So I
But
know you
Fab.
had all the throwbacks.
And Dipset too. I was a heavy Dipset man. I was a heavy.
He was in Harlem. He was in the
I
Heights,
loved
nigga.
Cameron was Purple Haze was probably
Yeah,
one of my
nigga.
favorite
Yeah,
albums.
He
Ever.
documented
Still when I hear it, because I got it on my Apple Music, I'm like, this album, cold, Killer, you went crazy on that album, you know what I'm saying? All of it, but all Dipset. Always loved Dipset, man, too. Like, that was just really the era that I grew up in. 50 Cent, too. Obviously, he's from Queens. Like, 50 was big. But I had also liked Ja Rule, too, if I'm keeping it real. I liked them both. Like,
I mean,
and I never was a
Queens, it makes
nigga, I
sense.
never picked a side. A lot of niggas thought they had to pick a side. I used to just be like sounding like y'all like Ja Rule. You know, like, because I like
I ain't gonna
Ja
hold
Rule.
you,
And
we
I
all
know
like
him,
Ja-
too,
we all
personally.
like
He's a
Happy
cool
body,
nigga.
bro.
He's
Ja Rule was
a-
number one, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
But I like them both, bro, and I think I grew up in a cool time in music too, because a lot of eras came from that. Like I also grew up like able to hear Mobb Deep, young, but like I'm hearing that. But my first album I ever bought, it was on a cassette tape, and I had the Walkman. I remember we was going.
You're that era,
Florida.
nigga. Yeah, let's go.
It was Big Willie style.
Will Smith.
Crazy.
Guilty Confession. I bought that album and I also bought Raven Simone's single. What the fuck was I doing?
The crazy thing is when I bought
I
Big
did.
Willie style, I bought Usher. My Way, I think, came out, and then the remix was on the other side.
Look it up. Raven
Simone had a single though on a tape.
Yes.
Nah, she used to rap. Yeah.
rapper.
On rapping.
Nah, facts. Facts. I
Raven
remember.
Simone was a rapper.
No,
Olivia, nigga.
From that's
No,
all
no,
Raven.
no.
Olivia,
That's all
nigga.
Raven.
Look, look,
Olivia,
look.
that's all Raven. All that. Raven Simone.
100%.
Before that,
Google
So Raven, she had a fucking rap record.
You fucking my head up.
Bro, I
You
swear
never
to
knew
God.
that?
She's nice?
Well, I don't know who was
Nah, she
writing
was a
that
kid,
shit, or
bro.
if she
She was a
was, but
kid.
I don't know what it
You
was.
tapped in, no.
But
I
I
was
bought
before
it.
Bow Wow.
I bought it. We
You
gonna
said
look it up. I'm
before
gonna play
Bow
because
Wow.
I feel like I might have.
She was like one of those kids, yeah.
That's dope though.
Bill Cosby made her not.
So you remember Raven Simone rapping?
Yes.
Y'all niggas.
85. Yeah.
Okay. 85?
That's She
So you
my
like-
age. Raven Simone is exactly my age.
Okay.
Raven Simone ain't that much older than us, nigga. You 89. Nigga said 85.
I never met Raven Simone.
Nigga.
But that's dope though. I didn't know she rapped.
Yeah,
That's fire. I mean I think everybody's dibbled and dabbled in rap. You know what I'm
Tried
saying?
it once or twice, see if it worked. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, Shaq did it. Shaq went platinum, but Shaq actually a rapper.
Yeah, Shaq a rapper. He got song with Biggie.
Yeah, Shaq
Yeah,
did.
fuck out of here. A fire song with Biggie too.
Yeah, he could.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Shaq, that you can't stop doing
That
that.
shit
That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was a miss.
But I'm gonna tell you why
Shaq.
Shaq went platinum.
Why?
In the time, no. There's no Instagram, there's no nothing. He's the biggest basketball player, right?
And
Aren't you
you're
gonna
right.
buy the album?
That's true.
You're gonna give him a chance. Because the second one, what the second one do? Not to hate, but like it didn't do what the
And
first
he had
one
a
did.
video
Because you heard what you already was gonna get. It's like, all right, but his single was good too. So
And
it was
he had
like
a movie.
and he had all of that working for him. So at them times, I think in that era, when you're just a big celebrity, you could strike while the iron was hot. And I think Shaq really did that. And he wasn't a bad rapper, but I think he really went platinum because people bought into Shaq. They wanted to just buy anything Shaq. Niggas still probably have his memorabilia, like how you have this shit, because it is a legendary album, and rightfully so. It was a smart purchase. You know what I'm saying? It's a basketball player that hoops. That dropped an album and got Biggie and shit on this shit. That shit was crazy.
That's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
You know, you said something else. Said your pops had you talking to Steven Tyler.
Yeah,
Right.
dope.
So, you know, being around all of this shit for your whole life, who's the coolest person outside of your pops and your uncle that you've been around that you had a moment with? Like the Steven Tyler, you like that was different. That was a real. You slid that in like, yeah, my pops had me with Steven Tyler. Nah, I kept
Oh yeah,
going.
because you know we used to be at shows and shit, and they used to do stuff. I remember they did a tour together one time, and like Steven Tyler used to like tell me and Biggie to come on stage, and we come on stage and shit. That shit would be cool. But man, I'm trying to think. The coolest? I really don't know, man. Like it's hard to say because I've met so many people. I think, man. I really can't. I
He
can't
said
say.
so many people.
I met so many people though, but at the end of the day, there's still people I wish I would have met. Like I ain't meet Michael Jackson. I wish I would have met a nigga like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like that would have been cool. Like, I'm really trying to think, but it'd probably be. I don't know. I don't really be.
Who's the most
like
famous
certain
person you
people.
met?
It's hard to say because my pops is like.
That's why I didn't even want to ask that
It's
question.
hard to-
He said besides
Nigga said
them. You said excluded from them.
It's hard to
You said
say.
excluded from them.
I mean a lot of people do passing too. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Like I would have to say like name somebody and be like, oh you met them or seen them in passing because I can't think off the top. Like I look and I see Nip.
That's
I
a
know
lot
Nip. Like I don't know. Like it's so many people. Like you know what I'm saying, bro? Like there's so many people from like being young and seeing LL Cool J throughout the times and just shit like that.
That's crazy.
I remember when I was working for my uncle, Global Grind, actually. When I got older and shit like that, and LL came to the offices one time too. So that was another time I got to meet him. But just being around people, bro. Like I don't really know. I think the coolest moment was when. See, this is what I can give you. Not the coolest person I met, but the coolest moment. Going on London tour with Run DMC when I was probably like 10. It was like 3 weeks. So like I'm with my pops on tour in London. Me, Jay's kids, these kids, you know what I'm saying? TJ and Jesse, shout out to my brothers.
Shout out to TJ.
And shout out to Jenna too, shout out to Jason. You know what I'm saying?
That's my guys.
Yeah, we got to those were the coolest moments.
All them niggas is like twins.
But I'm gonna tell you why it was the coolest moment. My dad, I always wanted to be a rapper as a kid. I started rapping when I was 5 years old because you idolize your dad. And he was allowing me at the end of every show to come out and spit a 16. I'm like 9 or some shit, bro. My cousin Chris Classic at the time had wrote the verse for me. and I'm coming out every night, and I'm doing this verse. And TJ, he was a little shy at the time, TJ. I know he remembers, but he used to come out and kind of like be my hype man. He'd be like, yo, where my dog at? Yo, JoJo, where you at? And I come out, and I spit this little, yo, my name is JoJo. Like some wild shit, I don't remember it. And that was the coolest moment of life, because now after the shows, I'm signing autographs for my pops. Like, yeah, you're gonna be the next big thing, man. Like, you're a kid, you know? And they're like, we need to get an autograph from you. So that's what I'm saying. The people never really mattered. It's the moments to me that mattered more. Like that moment of being out there with them and we're like, oh yeah, this is dope. Like I didn't even know what places I was in. I just know I'm out of the country, and I took a flight to go out the country with my pops to go. He's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It was dope, man. That was the dope moment. That's what I remember always, and be like, that's something that was crazy.
That's fire.
Shoot the fire.
I got pictures from it.
That's fire. That's fire. Alright, so we got a segment on this show. It's one of the show's segment called Shoot the Fire. He gives you 5 names, and you give me the first thing that comes to mind when he gives you the names.
I just, you know, this is just give me the first word coming to your mind. Your father, Rev Run.
GOAT.
Team Blackout.
That's those are my brothers, but it was a time in life, man. It was just a time in life. I wasn't ready.
That's crazy.
I wasn't ready.
Your sister Angela.
Hustler. Big. I love her. We close as hell.
Uncle Rush.
The man. That dude.
Lastly, yourself, JoJo.
The future. The now. I'm hustler. Like just like Angela. Like just I'm here. Like me. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't got nothing to say about myself. I hate talking. I like showing results.
There you go.
I want people to see what I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? I can tell people what I'm about to do, but then you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to feel me when I really, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was cool. That was dope.
Yeah, I'll fuck with
Nice little fire. Yo, how many niggas you want to fight over your sisters, man?
A lot. And
Yo,
boy from IAR, I don't know if you was there at them times, but I had to press somebody at IAR for the bullshit. This is real shit. Y'all niggas think I be playing like, bro, as I'm younger than both of them. So I've always been this young, scrappy nigga, always trying to like, I don't know, think I'm gonna fight older niggas for them for some reason. Always, bro. Like,
you had to be like
always,
that.
but I felt like that was my role.
It was.
I don't know why.
It was.
Nobody ever told me to do it. It was just like, God sent me on this mission to protect that shit Angela at all costs. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? No, like I think we're just so close because I realized me and them two are from the same parents, my mom and my dad, and we've always been tight knit, and we always talk. I speak to them all the time. Like I said, I spoke to Angela before this interview. Where you at? New York? Oh yeah, I think I might pull up on you after this, like that. So, to me. It's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. It's me and my sisters are just super close, man, and it's always been like that.
It makes sense. I was just trolling you, asking you that.
But no, I've always been like that. I've always been like that with them, and I've always been protective when it comes. But yeah, a lot of niggas. I was at IAR one time, and somebody said some slick shit. And I was ready to fight the nigga, and thank God he backed down, because I don't know if I would have won that one. I don't know.
It's about.
I don't know. I mean, not saying I lost, but and the nigga don't never want to fight over their sister, but I had to stand up.
Yeah, you had to stand up.
You know
That's what it's about, bro.
But he was a clown anyway.
Nothing happened to your sister, right?
No, I mean,
Okay.
and he just see me. I was always so gun ho that it was like they didn't even be around. You just say some shit. Well, your sisters is bad. What you say, nigga? But now it don't matter. I'll be like, I know my family is beautiful. I should expect that. I'll be mad if you said my sister ugly.
Gangster.
I'll be more mad at that. At this point, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just always felt like it was my role to just protect them, and I really do love my sisters, and they the dopest females to walk the earth. They both work extremely hard. Great mothers too. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Angela. I always want to say shout out to Angela because she lost her lost her baby. I don't like speaking on it much, but she took gun violence, and she's strong. She travels, she works, and she still makes sure that she's present in her son's life and does what she's supposed to do. And she's a great mother. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Angela for sure. I always like to shout her out whenever I get a chance because she's strong and she works her ass off. to do what she do and provide for her son and still see how y'all see her. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
y'all was kind of the closest, even though
That's my dog.
siblings
Me
don't
and
like
Vanessa
saying
are
that.
very close too, but she lives in L.A. And now Angela lives in Atlanta, but she just moved to Atlanta. Like, Angela's son and my daughter talk on the iPad every morning and night. I'm like, yo, give it up. Hey,
But you want that though.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course. That's the relationship we want with our kids, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to be dumb close. Like, they close. My daughter's close to Vanessa's daughter too. You know, when we go to L.A., I just took her to L.A. for 3 weeks when I was filming Growing Up Hip Hop, and seeing her cousin every other day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of shit that we building. We was built on family. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep it that way. You know what I'm saying?
What do you like filming more, Growing Up Hip Hop or Run's House?
Run's House.
Of course.
Nigga couldn't wait. Things like Run's House.
You know why? Growing Up Hip Hop, I love it, and it provides a lot, and a lot of opportunity, and we do a lot of cool shit. But they sometimes they breed off drama.
Yeah.
And Run's House was never that.
Never that.
And I have no problem with the drama. I get what sells and I get what people watch. And I always tell Growing Up Hip Hop that, like, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Catch me in my moments where I'm flipping the fuck out. I get it. You're gonna air it. That's what people are gonna watch. But I don't even blame anybody behind it no more. I just tell them, all my castmates, let's try to uphold ourselves in the best light we can as black kids that did come from these lineages, because they want to see us tear us apart and divide and not get them together and really get this money. Bro, we come from something that's so special that we were able to say, all of us on that show, we're all able to say that we came from legends. You know what I'm saying? We even added Casey and JoJo's kids, like Sequoia and Devin, and they might not be rap, growing up hip hop, but those are still legends. And for us to, I just don't want us to squander any opportunities by giving them arguments and bullshit. Let's show them how we moving and getting businesses, and how I got a business 3 years 4 in offices downtown LA. We really making moves. We ain't about the drama, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I love shooting Growing Up Hip Hop too. We have fun. I love all my castmates. I love the producers, the camera people, the audio people, all that. But Run's House was just so family orientated, and we really had fun as a family.
Like it.
We went to Hawaii. We did, fly fishing when we was in Colorado and shit. Like, we really had fun. Like, really had fun. Me and Diggy and Rusty really was having fun on them cameras. Like, it became our life. It became like, go to school, come home, cameras is right there. I was waking up, walk through the school bus, and the cameras, people were coming in. They weren't there. A lot of people was acting there too. They weren't there 24/7. They would come early in the morning. They probably arrived like 6, 7 in the morning and leave at night. Film all day.
That's crazy.
Have a structure. So yes, everything on that show was real. Nothing was fake, nothing was scripted, but it was structured. It was like, all right, we'll put you in the kitchen and talk about, Angela's about to graduate. Talk about that, and we give him magic. Or we're going to throw a party. That's how the episodes came about. It was like really real shit, but structured. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just say, oh, just throw you on camera. No, what's going on around in your house today, or what's going on in your life now, and then make the episode about that.
Okay.
Like when I got arrested, they made it a whole episode, and that made sense. It was crazy.
Well, my brother, for one, I thank you for coming by. It's been a long time fucking coming.
I appreciate it.
Long time coming. 2, I love your enthusiasm about weed.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely intrigued and want to be more involved in 3 is 4.
Yeah, come fuck with me. I need you on some shit with me.
Whatever you need from me, I'm at your disposal. You know what I mean? Because all I sent the bat signal. It was quick. Yo, Dizzle, what we doing? What time you need me? What time? When? It was easy. So, you already know it's nothing but fucking love.
I've always
Got
had
that
respect
feel
for you,
hands
brother.
off.
I'm like, yeah, this was an easy, no-brainer interview. I was happy to do this interview. This is actually my first interview in a long time, and actually my first interview smoking. Like,
I know,
okay.
because you don't never do this shit.
But I'm here with my guy. I'm here with my brother. I'm comfortable.
yes,
I'm safe. This shit don't do nothing. This don't harm nobody. I'm relaxing with my guys, and we chopping it up
Yes,
over
sir.
a plant.
Yes, sir.
And that's what 3 is 4 is about. It's about, the betterment of the plant. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do. Is just everything for the betterment of the plant. You know what I'm saying?
I'm all for that shit.
Yeah.
Amen.
And that's why I need you, man. I need you to come and definitely stand with me on some of
He
these
gonna do
things,
it.
man.
He
Bro,
do
just
it.
tell me where I gotta be and I'm gonna be there.
He gonna do it.
Last thing before we end though, and I wanted to get your take on this because
Talk
being
to
a
me.
rapper, and I think that they say being a rapper is like the most dangerous thing. How do you feel about Takeoff?
Hurt my soul.
Hurt my soul too.
That's
Because he didn't deserve it, and it was like a freak accident. It seems like to me.
He don't deal with death in hip hop good.
Yeah, I don't deal with death good at all. But as far as our comrades, even if we never crossed paths before, we in the same profession, and they look at us the same way, and it's just
Like him and Nipsey from the
it's
ground. You know
tangible.
what I'm saying? That's
That was
crazy.
my brother.
Yeah, I met him a few times, and Nipsey was an awesome dude. He
And
never
stand up
gave
as
me
they
a
come.
vibe. Yeah, he never gave me a vibe. He didn't fuck with me. Like he always gave me a vibe like, yo, like he fucked with me. Like, any yo, Nip, I'm gonna come here. Alright. Like I'm like, alright,
That's
this
how he
nigga, it
was.
was cool.
Yeah.
I remember one time I seen him at Summer Jam. I was like, I fuck with you. He's like, you don't fuck with me. Like, I'm like, nah, Nip, I really fuck with you. That was the first time I met him. I was like, I fuck with your music. A lot of niggas. He died, and a lot of niggas try to fuck with his music. I'm fucking with Nipsey. You could check my.
Yeah, nah.
Yo, you want to know something?
I got
I believe
shit before
because- how about
Crenshaw,
this?
all
Let
that.
me
I got
fuck your head up,
albums.
right? So your dad's one of your dad's role managers at the time,
Who's that?
Steve Lobel.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I met Steve Lobel when I met Nipsey Hussle. So that's the whole correlation for that. Steve and Shipes and Big U, that was the link to Nip at that time. So to hear you say you was a Nip fan is not far-fetched
I love Nip.
because
It's hard
was
for me to
already
listen to their
intertwined.
music sometimes. Even
Same.
with Pop Smoke. Like,
Same.
Yeah, that was my
a lot of people who listen to the music try to support them. I'd be hurt.
Chinks.
Because
that
I'd be
was
like,
my
damn,
guy.
they can't make no more.
Yeah, same.
And they
with
can't
Chinks
do this
Drugs.
like with the takeoff, like I said, back takeoff. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? Because it should just happen randomly, bro. And in the state of hip hop, it's hurt. And it goes back to the mental state of hip hop. It's like mentally, how are rappers doing? How do we feel? How are rappers feeling? You know what I'm saying?
Unsafe.
That's a
Unsafe. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we came from being the superheroes to being the niggas that we being plotted on.
right.
They used to protect the rappers.
Now they
when we
don't
grew
care.
up, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's an unfortunate situation. My heart goes out to his family and friends. And for all my other comrades that's still going strong and putting themselves in environments that they graduated from. It's the reason you graduated.
That's a fact.
I don't think I visit my alma mater. And well, my alma mater doesn't exist anymore because the last time I graduated was like junior high, I think. I ain't graduated high school. But I don't.
But you
think
here
I'll
though.
go- I don't think
You here though. Listen.
I don't think I would go back if I did. So, I mean, you know, man, just everybody stay dangerous, man. Stay out the way.
Stay out the way.
Word. Yo, what's that stupid shit you say?
Yo, curls for the girls, waves for the babes, naps for the hood rats. We got JoJo Simmons in this motherfucker. Smoke this a personal party show, bro. We out here.
Yeah.
And the Knicks is up.
We gonna win.
But the
this.
Knicks is up.
Knicks is
killing
up
them.
12.
We killing them.
Fourth quarter.
We going for the win.
We going for the win.
Yeah, we going for the
Oh,
win.
and
Don't
one
say
Allen
that.
Burks. I just
Listen,
need
Nah, nah,
to
nah,
keep
don't
it
say that.
between
Dolan,
Don't
I
say
need to get
nothing.
close out with Dizzy, man. You heard him. He's love. It's love.
Jimmy, baby.
It's love, Dolan.
It's me.
It's love, Dolan.
It's
Trust
me.
me, I need some courts. I was trying to get some tickets too. Y'all
Look.
ain't get back to me yet. I'm just saying.
Man, look, man. Celebrity Road, man. We do.
I need to be in a. Thank you.
We do.
I need to be on a celebrity
And,
road.
and we going to AEW.
Let's
on
go.
the 19th.
Let me know. Text me.
I'm
You
sorry,
got my
I'm-
number.
I'm-
You see how you call me? I
I'm
pick
gonna
right
text
up.
you the ticket.
Text
How
me
about that.
That's easy.
That's ill.
That's easy.